So we are out here checking out this house that's listed up for sale to, I guess, see what kind of shape it's in. I guess you can kind of tell by what it looks like. It's a pretty old house.
So as you guys know, we've mentioned, if you followed us for any length of time, that we want to own our own home. That's been our dream. That's what we're working towards. But the market has become so inflated over the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, definitely.
This is what $70,000 will get you, and this is on 1.2 acres. No, sorry, 0.2 acres. So let's take a look.
You said 1.2 acres, and I was like, what, really?
Yeah, that would have made it actually pretty good, but no, it's 0.2 acres.
Oh goodness.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Looks like they have a board holding that door. I wonder if we could just go in.
I'm guessing that if we keep walking around the house, there'll be a giant hole that we can just walk through. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
This is terrible.
This is $70,000.
No, it shouldn't even be but like 5,000. It's garbage.
I know. I didn't know until we started looking around, but apparently in different parts of the country, the prices fluctuate like crazy. Like for some of you guys, a place like this might be literally like $5,000, you know, maybe $20,000, depending on what your market's like, where you are. But this in our area right here is $70,000, and I just imagine what the inside of it. I mean, this is a literal dump, a literal trash heap. Unbelievable.
Okay, so I guess this was a back porch that just fell through.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Okay, I was trying to
There's
figure
the
that
deck,
out.
and then the roof is sitting on top of it.
You probably
Wow.
cannot even walk around on the inside of this because of how bad it looks on the outside.
Shall we find out?
I guess. Let's do it.
Should we try through that door or the other one on the side? Probably the other one on the side.
Yeah, I don't want to fall through.
Okay.
This is awful. I watch the snake.
And the market hasn't always been like this either. This crazy spike has happened, I guess, within the last 2 years. Not even really 2 years, not quite 2 years, but almost. We've seen houses here that were selling for, you know, consecutive years in a row. Somebody would live in it, they would move out, and it would be a $100,000 house. Now that place would be $250,000.
I'm scared.
It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Give it a smack at the top up there. There you go.
Oh my. Holy crap.
Wow. Oh, smoke detector still works. Jeez.
Move in ready for $70,000. Aw, hey, I'm all over the place. An elephant. Just one. What was that?
The door just closed on us.
Oh.
You want to buy it just for the elephant?
No.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Comes with a giant TV too. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's a big one. Some kid put his foot through it though.
How many square feet is this?
How many square feet?
Yeah.
It's hard to say right offhand, but it is actually a pretty good size.
It's huge.
So this is the front door. Looking out. The deck that needs to be completely replaced. Oh, buddy. We need respirators. It's got the big 10-foot high ceilings. Pretty cool, actually. You know what's crazy? Somebody lived here not that long ago.
I know, that's what I was just thinking to myself. Well, I was thinking, I wonder exactly how long it's been since somebody's lived here.
It's been long enough that the battery's still good in the smoke detector.
That's insane. How could you? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I guess if you had to, you had to.
Well, we've lived in some pretty bad places. Not this bad, but pretty bad starting out. Whoops. So this is the kitchen. Just a hole in the wall right there.
Literally.
And there.
We should have came in through there.
Look at it. But I mean, it is a pretty good sized house. So that was the kitchen. You got these cabinets that are built in. Those are kind of cool, actually. That's something, right?
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's kind of neat. Pretty cool. Looks like this is another bedroom. And for some reason, it's, oh, I guess maybe it's another living room. I don't know. There's a fireplace. Kind of interesting. This bedroom and the one we were just in before are connected with a door. I'm not sure why. You know, a lot of old houses are like that. All right, so walking out of that, what is this all about? What in the what? Two handles, a pulley, and it's pulleys up here. I don't know what that's all about. It's
I can't believe this is $70,000 freaking dollars. That's dumb.
That's pretty crazy.
That's unrealistic.
Actually, about 6 months ago, it was 60,000, but now it's 70 for whatever reason. I don't know. This is another bedroom, so this is number 3. This is a smaller room, probably the best looking room out of the whole house so far.
Minus the dog turds.
I mean, there's holes in the wall. That could be raccoon, dude. We don't know.
Yeah, true.
Don't know. All right, so, oh boy.
What?
That was like a trampoline.
Oh.
Okay, so what is this, a bathroom?
Oh, yeah. That was a big one. Missing the toilet.
Yeah. Just a shower though, no bathtub.
A massive shower.
Big shower, no bathtub. And then we have what would be, I guess, the utility room, washer and dryer, where it would go. There's the collapsed back deck off the back. There is a gaping crack in the entire wall. $70,000. Pretty crazy.
I can keep it.
Pretty crazy. Is this? Okay, and that's another door that leads into the kitchen. Pretty interesting, no?
We have some unbelievable, like, house inflation here in Texas.
It's nuts.
It's unfair. It's not right.
It's particularly bad in our area. Honestly, worse than anywhere else I've seen it. For whatever reason, it just is. Not sure why, but it's kind of weird and a little disappointing because, like I said, our dream has always been to own our own home. And around the time that we got close to where that could be a possibility, the market just inflated to where it was insane. But it is what it is. It's coming down a little bit, right?
Yeah, definitely so. Things are starting to drop, thankfully, but they need to keep coming way down because selling stuff like this for this type of amount is unrealistic in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I get like a fixer-upper, but this thing would honestly have to be almost taken down, like completely down.
What are you doing?
Filming a girl in her racetrack.
Yeah. It's addictive.
Wipe out.
Again for the second time. Yours can go faster.
T-bone you.
Alright, try that again. I'm gonna go a little slower now rather than fast. There we go, it didn't crash out that time. I'm gonna increase it a little. I'm gonna increase a little bit more. Okay, one more. One more. One more.
Oh.
Yeah! Now I did it. Alright, now I got it. Anything more than that, it's gonna flip.
That was a good one.
I love doing that.
So what are your thoughts about the house?
The house?
Yeah.
Well, it's not worth $70,000 for one, of course, as we all know.
Yeah.
My first initial thought is holy crap, this thing's falling apart. I can't believe somebody lived in it, possibly with it being like that. I wouldn't do anything with it. I wouldn't get it.
That's pretty bad. I don't know even at what price it would be worth getting. I don't really think that it's worth anything. I mean,
$5,000.
even if you were to get it for just the land, then you have a house you have to remove.
Yeah.
It's just crazy around here right now. So let's talk about this. We've been thinking about it. We've been looking into it. We've been watching the market and stuff. What are the qualifications like of a house for us? Like, what would it need, do you think?
What would it need, like, work-wise?
No. I mean,
What do you mean?
what would it have to offer us to meet our needs? Let's start with the land.
Oh, you say land, the first thing that pops to my mind is a good kitchen.
Good
a
kitchen.
Big kitchen.
Let's start with the outdoors first. So, like, how much land do you think? Because we like doing stuff outside. The kids need a place to play. I would love to have like a small bit of woods for the kids to just go in and hang out, because that was my favorite thing to do as a kid.
Yeah.
We need room for the dogs. I think we would like to get animals eventually. Maybe a cow, maybe some chickens.
So yeah, you would totally need probably like anywhere from 5 to 10 acres.
Yeah, maybe 3 to 10, somewhere around in there would be a good start. And then from there we could put our own fences up and plant our fruit trees and that kind of thing. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yes, definitely so. The dogs need at least 2 acres.
I think so. They gotta have room to run.
Good grief. I mean, I say 5 to 10 acres. That way there's plenty of room for everything. For
And
growing.
expansion.
Mm-hmm.
If we decide to do other things, yeah. So right now in our area, land is going. We'll talk about that in a minute, actually. So how about the house? How many? Let's start off by bedrooms.
Probably at least 4.
Well, we would need 3 bedrooms and then like space for an office.
Yeah, that's why I say 4 bedrooms.
Yeah.
For
You know,
that.
or the option of adding on another room is always there. It just depends on the place, but maybe we'll say 3 to 4 bedrooms and possibly somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 to 2,200 square feet, somewhere around in there. We need extra room with the kids and the dogs and everything.
Yeah, no kidding. Definitely so we're not tripping over each other or, in anybody's way or in each other's way, because, like, I don't know. Places tend to close in on you after a while.
So from everything that we've just named off, properties that offer those things that we need for us to meet our needs, probably starting at around $350,000 and going on up to the sky's the limit on that right now. The market's crazy, but it's nuts because some of those properties, like I said, were half the price just a couple of years ago. It's pretty nuts. But
yeah, it really is.
we're pretty firm believers in just kind of going with the flow and not worrying about things too much, because you always end up where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's true. Always happens. It's always happened on our end anyways.
Yeah. Even when things didn't look so great, they always turned out for the better.
Yeah, exactly.
And typically it does. So if you've got something in your life that's bugging you, bothering you, just don't stress about it, especially if it's out of your control. Things always and naturally progress for the better.
Mm-hmm.
Can't explain it. Don't know why. Even when it seems like there's no earthly possibility of things working out, it always does. So
Exactly.
anyway, that's it for this one, guys. Keep an eye out for our next video. Who knows what kind of madness we'll be getting into. Actually, I think we have a little bit of a road trip planned, so that should be pretty fun. Or it could be just another sporadic kind of what we did today type of video like this one. Don't know.
Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Tune in for the next one. We'll see what we do. Don't know. Exciting. We'll figure it out and find out. For now, I will be racing.